Y'all, what the fuck's going on? Welcome to My Favorite Lyrics, the podcast where we talk about music lyrics, except for when we talk about other stuff. Today, we got a beautiful, incredible guest, a woman of many interests, a woman of many talents.
But mostly TV, movie, pop culture, right?
Sure, and trolls as well.
I collect toys, but that's part of the culture.
Oh, of course, that's part of the culture.
Yeah.
She also has a Netflix special out that y'all should absolutely go watch. It's so funny. Welcome, Liza Treyger.
Thank you. Yeah, because I collect McDonald's Happy Meal toys as well.
Oh, sure.
So I have the Nuggets. I have some of the Barbies.
The Nuggets are their own guys? They have toy Nuggets?
They're from the 90s. It's the Halloween Nugget. So I have the witch, pumpkin, and monster, but there's a mummy and a vampire as well. They're pretty well known. And then they re-released some Nuggets a couple years ago. And it was a graffiti or some sort of artist from New York collabed with McDonald's to make them. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? I don't know who this man is. He has maybe 2,000 followers. I didn't understand.
How did he make that happen?
But I guess he pitched and got it, or someone cool. Because I just got asked to do some charity event. And I'm like, how the fuck did I end up here? And then the head person goes, meet this young gay man who works at our company.
And you're like, bingo.
No, he came over. He was like, it was my idea. I go, okay. I go, well, this makes sense. I'm like, I was wondering why I would be here.
Sure.
But then I met the intern who he's a paid position. I apologize to him.
I did. He's been hired. He's been hired for the position. Respect him.
Yeah.
He's not just an intern.
But do you collect anything?
I've got a ton of hats. I've been wearing there's pictures of me as a little kid with baseball caps on. I love buying different hats. I'll buy them for all kinds of different teams, any sorts of especially, James Austin Johnson, the dude who does,
Jazz? I met him in LA actually, pre-SNL.
Sure.
It's nice to see the switch.
He's living good now.
Yeah, he's kind of,
he kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
But me and him, I feel bonded over liking any sort of tour merch hat. I like any kind of vintage tour merch that I can find. I found I got a Tina Turner t-shirt. That kind of, that stuff really gets me going. I used to collect George Strait t-shirts.
Okay.
Do you know anything about?
Long hair?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of Al Jackson. Oh, no, who's the one with the blonde hair?
You thinking about the guy who's with Nicole Kidman?
No, that's Keith Urban highlights. This is blonde, long hair. Whatever. It's not I'm a country freak, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I forget. When I was in Texas, I kind of started, I got one George Strait tour shirt just because I was whatever. I don't, the black guy George Strait shirt. I was that's fun. And then somebody saw that I had one and then gifted me another one. So then I was wearing these two shirts around, and then it became a real thing. The girl I was dating at the time, she's this Mexican girl from El Paso. Her family was actually into George Strait. So then they started giving me old shirts that they had. And then before I looked up and I had 13 different George Strait tour shirts.
That's cool.
That was a real thing. I don't know how many of them I have left presently. They've, I've moved in stuff like that, but yeah, I've had quite a few of my day.
That's so niche and so many. But that's a different thing happened where Bagoo came out with a Simpsons line of Bagoo bags.
I don't like that it's called Bagoo. Can I say that?
Absolutely.
I don't like we're a bag company called Bagoo.
I think it's probably Norway, right? Don't you think it's Swedish or something?
Sorry if to the Swedish listeners, my bad if I disrespected what y'all got going on over there.
Scandinavian to me, but I don't know.
You might be right. Anyway, Bagoo, The Simpsons.
I got them gifted by everybody. I had so many Simpsons Bagoo bags.
That's beautiful to have people know what you love.
I'm
on a level
the easiest person to shop for.
Sure.
Because I like almost everything.
Yeah.
I like experiences. I like food. I like services. And I like lots of different things.
I see.
Easy.
Where does Law & Order SVU rank on your loves of things?
It's my profession. It is my main
which
podcast.
Switches it a little bit, right? Which changes your relationship to it?
No, it's sick, dude. I'll be doing SVU work on one episode on my laptop, and at the hotel have another one on for pleasure, or you'll watch one that you have to watch, and then you just kind of keep it.
You just keep it rocking.
Yeah, I do love it so much, but I love so many things on that level. I love The Simpsons, Sex and the City, Seinfeld. I like a lot of things at that nature.
We've never talked about Seinfeld on this podcast. This is kind of the first time it's come up. I've seen every episode of Seinfeld at least 2 or 3 times.
So I have a Seinfeld heads up game.
Oh, really?
I have the deck.
Okay. Well, I guess we got something to do next time we at a bar together.
Oh, I pull it out in lines. Or like, if I'm out at and I know who loves Seinfeld, I'll be like, you guys want to do a round? And it's really, really fun.
Because I feel like so many people have done the Sex and the City characters. Which Sex and the City character are you? The exact same thing could apply for Seinfeld. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you can have that conversation.
I have a joke about it.
Oh, you do?
I want to be Elaine, but I know I'm Costanza. It's like devastating.
Sure. I mean, more of us are Costanza than we probably like to admit.
That's the nightmare. My whole life I'm like curly-haired, child-free, cool woman in the city. Let's go, fun dresses. And then you grow up and you're like, oh my God, I'm fucking George. What a nightmare.
We're kind of all George at our heart, or many of us are George.
Yeah, but Elaine, I just love how mean she is to George.
Sure.
She's so cutting, quick, easy.
She looks incredible all the time.
She is.
The fits are going up.
Gorgeous.
Really, actually, one of the most stylish TV shows I've ever seen. Every single person has like a distinct style. This nigga's walking around dressed like Kramer every day, getting a lot of pussy.
Whoa, yeah, women
are
so kind. Women are so kind. Yeah,
you're saying there's not a
see-through.
You're saying there's not a world in which a man in a Kramer-esque fit, or Kramer himself. Do you think there's a world in which?
I'm open.
Yeah, I feel like there's a world in which Kramer like catches you on the right day.
But Kramer also is like good at fucking. If you watch the show,
he has
like
to be.
The woman who's going to leave his her Latvian Orthodox faith for him.
Yes.
Like he is fucking everyone. He fucked the scientists, fucked up the blood with the froyo. Like he's out there fucking. I think he took. What's her fucking name? Susan's girlfriend fucked him.
Oh, I forgot about that.
He brought her back to straight. Like he's so I agree with you. You're right.
And I also feel like Kramer has to be good at fucking, or else like how else do we excuse all the rest of his life?
He must be, because his mom did work in the bathrooms, but like he must have money. How does he live?
I don't think so. I don't think he has money. Because I feel like I guess they never establish it. He never has a job.
No.
But he always lives in that apartment. Yeah. And he's always borrowing shit.
Yeah.
I feel like he's getting getting money off these women.
Oh, he was also fucking Elaine's roommate in like the early season, and they were doing weird fucking.
If they were true, they were like doing that like little dance and like making spaghetti at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kramer was into some freak shit. I feel like they never really explore like what he's actually doing in that weird little apartment, but I think he's breaking bitches down in there. I think Kramer's giving women problems. That's what always.
He's the best in bed of the group.
He would have to be. It's not Jerry. We know it's not Jerry. Jerry's not doing nothing interesting.
No, they're so
His shirts are always so pressed. It's like, no, he's not.
He's not nasty. He's a germaphobe, and you can't be like thinking about germs when you're fucking.
No.
Like he's just.
And you can tell he's like, ugh. You want me to put that there? Like, you can tell he's doing that.
Yeah, I don't. But then, he had the. Yeah, I don't buy it.
George, I think George has got something to him. I think it. Can you speak on this as a George?
Susan. Oh God.
Can you oh, and I guess he did.
He just like. The episode where. Elaine is in hook, like it's her friend, and then Jerry is hooking George up, and they set him up on a date.
Yes,
that to me is like the best little gender thing, because she's just like, "What do you mean he's fat, bald, short, and no job? Fine, I'll go out with him." And he's like, "Well, what are her eyebrows like? I like a strong eyebrow." And like you hesitated, and I don't know, is she this soft or that? And that like so particular when he's really not bringing much to the table. Not
at all.
Not even physical appearance, like. He's just bad at life.
He's also not. The funny thing about George is he is always pulling, but he's not even like especially a good hang. You know what I'm saying? Like at least Kramer's fun. You're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be weird. You're probably gonna have to pay for the dinner. That check's gonna be on you. But George, he's like,
or he has a hookup. He has like a friend.
He knows a guy who knows a guy. He can take you to like a specific chicken wing restaurant after like 11 p.m. and y'all could get free wings.
I would be happy to eat. Maybe I'd want to fuck Kramer. I think I'd be happy to like.
I do think you would
eat some pizza on a bench by the water somewhere in New York. Like it doesn't.
That sounds like a beautiful day. That's been some of my best days in my life. Have been doing that exact same thing. And Kramer got that $1.50. You don't know where he got it from, but he got it.
The papaya dog. He knows about the cool train foods. Yeah, it's like fun. It's fun. But yeah, I have this like fucked up knowledge of these shows.
Interesting.
BoJack Horseman's another one for me, where I know very inside and out.
I never got in there on that.
It's also so inside our industry. I don't know how people outside even watch it.
Sure.
There's a quote where like all the assistants in Hollywood go on strike.
Yeah.
And a guy exits his car and goes, "Who's going to make my dinner reservations at Little Dom's?" That's so specific. I'm like, how do other people even? It's really cool.
Enjoy this?
But it's about a stand-up who's like washed up in his 40s, who's like
He's
awful
a
at
former
life.
child star, right?
No, he was like the dad in a Full House-esque show.
Oh, he wasn't a child star. He was in. Okay, so he's like Bob Saget.
Yes, but he awful childhood, and he's this 40-something-year-old man who wants to be relevant again.
Yes.
And it's like, it's incredible.
Okay. I gotta dive back in. I know a lot of people who love it. I think I have a hard...
I told someone I watch it all the time, and I was like, "Do you guys not love it like I do?" And a person turned to me and went, "We're just not depressed." And I went, heard.
Exactly. Yeah. I got you.
It was a huge moment for me. I was like, oh, I didn't realize. Yeah.
I have a hard time watching shows that are about the entertainment industry. They kind of, but like I couldn't watch that Seth Rogen show, The Studio. I couldn't really, because like the first episode, they're just talking about like how hard it is to get things made. And I'm like, I can't watch a TV show where people are talking about the stuff that I'm already thinking about.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I got to get out of this. I'm already thinking every day, I'm like, I got to get a second skill. I got to learn how to do a different thing. I got to learn maybe like botany or like maybe I could learn to do like legal stuff.
My goal, I want to start going to lectures at like universities and like libraries and stuff.
Just cause?
To see what's up. Learn a little. Didn't you just, learn a little, see what's up, get a little smarter.
Yeah.
See what the nerds are up to.
I do feel like I gotta get like a hard skill in the next like
for the authoritarian.
Yeah. I need to be able, I gotta figure out how to do like.
I'm just gonna move back in with my parents and try to get a job at a grocery store.
That sounds nice. That's what I was doing before I started comedy.
Yeah, I think that's.
I was just doing grocery stuff. Yeah. I was at a grocery store for like 5 years.
Because I'm really good at being a salon receptionist, but I don't think salons are gonna like thrive in the recession.
You don't think so? People got to get their hair did.
No, I mean, don't you remember pandemic? Like people looked rough.
My shit was looking scraggly. I tried to grow out a beard. Just because it felt like it was the time to see.
Yeah.
And I got some photos where I'm looking absolutely hurt.
Yeah.
I'm looking
I had
nasty.
my gray full out.
Yeah.
And then the moment I could get it dyed, I did. And I was like, never again.
You don't think so? See, because I think there's a flex to a little salt and pepper situation.
It's really specific. There's a comic, Adam Burke in Chicago, has a joke where he's like, in theory, you want a woman with gray hair, and then you see one and you're like, you look like you bake children in your oven. You have to be like so hot, chic, smooth hair. Like everything has to
grow,
really fit.
It has to grow in the right place too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I do feel like, you ever see somebody who just has like a streak?
But that's cool. That's actually cool.
That's incredible. You see like a 60-year-old black woman who just has like an afro and like the gray just goes like right there. And like, I want you to hold me.
Yeah, okay. A little storm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
yes, exactly. Yeah. Or just a little whisper.
It informs a lot. It means you're not like as influenced by society or certain standards. Like you're willing to push it. You're okay people thinking you're old. You know, like it informs a lot about personality. Or you're like too poor to, I guess, color your hair. You know what I mean?
So but you wouldn't let that be you. You won't grow the gray out.
No, I go in every 3.5 to 4 weeks. Yeah.
My dad, I learned when I was like 8 that my dad had been dyeing his hair like my whole life.
Wow. How'd you feel?
I felt betrayed.
You did?
Yeah, I felt hurt. I was just like, oh, he's been lying to me. I thought he looked like this. He was supposed to look like a whole other guy. I found he had like a whole box dye kit. And
was he hiding it, or it's just you're a kid and he didn't think to like tell you?
He definitely didn't tell me. I don't know. It felt like he was hiding it from me in the moment. And I didn't care for it.
Did you guys talk about it?
We sure did.
And?
I said, what the fuck is this?
What did he say?
He was basically just like, my dad was basically like, I don't have to tell you stuff. He was like, you're a little kid. I don't have to tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
He's like, you go to school, you worry about little kid stuff. I do whatever I want in my face. And I was just like, I didn't accept it at the time, but in hindsight, that's probably what I'd say to a kid as well.
Yeah, team
Don't worry
dad.
about what the fuck I'm doing.
If he sat you down and was like, just want you to know I'm dyeing my hair.
Exactly. It's like, why does he need to?
That would be strange.
He has a family. He don't need to be worried about.
Is it his beard?
Yeah. He was dyeing his beard. He's dying because his goatee went like gray probably like his early 40s. His like, goatee
wizard.
went pretty much all gray. and he didn't want to be looking like Dumbledore, so he used to dye it. Yeah. Wait, this isn't what we're talking about, but I wanted to bring this up to you because you're wearing this Law & Order SVU sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I have a group chat with Gary and Alex, and our favorite thing to send to each other is the one where Finn, played by Ice-T, he goes, "I got news for you, homeboy. That means you're gay."
Yeah. That's the Lowdown episode, season 5.
Can you explain the context to the people?
There's like someone is dead, and it's basically a bunch of black dudes on the Lowdown who are not gay, but they are, and they're fucking, and one was gonna like come out or do something, but then they also end up, the wife tests positive for AIDS at the end, and so like he gave his wife AIDS.
No.
Yeah, it's the Lowdown. There's like a football player involved, and then one's an agent, and like they're on the sports world. There's a lot of like a little too big suit coats, I would say.
I like when they try to do pro sports because it's like the pro athletes in Law & Order SVU never look like they're rich.
Which is crazy because we had Wyclef on our pod and he played like...
Wyclef Jean?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was very cool, for sure. It was pandemic. People were desperate. They needed attention. We got such big celebrities we wouldn't get outside of the pandemic.
Shout out to Wyclef.
Yeah, and then he ended up playing, like, we can't air music on our pod for some, legal shit. But he, like, because my podcast co-host, Kara, was like, I had my first kiss to, like, a Fuji song or something like that. And so then he played it. And but changed the lyrics to be about her kiss for us. It was crazy.
That's cool.
It was, but he was wearing Gucci because I was like, you looked really good because he was a record label exec.
Okay.
And he was like, oh yeah, that was Gucci, that was that. Like they do have a budget. I'm wondering why they fuck up with athletes.
Yeah.
Because Chris Bosh was on that show and he looked silly as well.
There was one about, I wasn't even thinking about real athletes. There's one about like a soccer player. Do you remember there's like one about a soccer player who like is like fucking around with some girl that he's not supposed to, and maybe he gets her pregnant. It's like his agent's daughter or something like that.
Yeah, but it's a newer episode.
Yes, this is more recent.
Yeah, it's in the past few seasons. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, that's not what like a world famous international soccer player would look like.
Interesting, because then they have a lot of like rich old ladies like an Angela Lansbury, and they do look wealthy, but it's so funny. They look silly, the athletes. They never look that rich.
Liza, I love how much you love stuff.
I know.
I wish I could love more stuff the way that you love. You love.
I do, but I don't really date that often.
Yeah,
so
I was going to ask that. That was going to be.
But I'm obsessed. Like once I'm in. I get really, I can't casual. I'm not really a casual person.
Sure. It's like once you're there, like.
I'm in, which isn't healthy because then you're projecting a version of a human that's not real.
It's at least you've gotten to the problem. You've isolated what's going on at least, and that's half the battle.
Yeah, 100%. But
if you're listening out there and you're looking for real love, not none of that bullshit. If you're looking for the real thing, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's right here. Lisa funny as hell.
I like to go out, do stuff, and chill.
And chill. Lisa be at the crib.
Yeah.
Y'all can watch stuff together, but also Lisa be on the road, so she's not gonna be around all the time.
No.
She just got off the road.
Active social life. I'll take you. Oh my God. Yeah. Cool parties. But I was gonna say I was at a party a couple weeks ago and someone came up to me and goes, "That guy over there killed his girlfriend. There's a documentary about him."
What?
And I go, "Excuse me?" And then my one friend goes, "I know him. I hugged him earlier." And we're like, "What the fuck?" I haven't watched the doc yet, but I have a photo of him. It's on Hulu.
What's it called?
I'll show you.
Please
I
do.
don't wanna, but he was found not guilty because they ruled it a suicide, but she had stab wounds in the back, I guess.
Okay.
So it's weird. So maybe I'll
It's not a big suicide move, I would say.
No, maybe I'll try to get the body exhumed.
I got it. I'm so curious to know. Did you talk to this murderer?
But Finn has such good luck. No, I didn't. Because then once I found out, I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is my friend inviting him? And they're like, they grew up together. And I go, okay, but does he think he didn't do it? Or like, does he not care? Death in apartment 603.
Okay. I might go watch this tonight.
So we'll see what happens. I have to watch it. I just left town like very recently after that, so I couldn't. When you said the three of you, Gary and Alex, share something, I thought it could be a Finn quote, but I thought it was going to be Ice-T's daughter. I feel like you guys are baby Chanel fans.
I didn't know he had a daughter.
He has a few adult children as well, but he has baby Chanel.
You're talking about his real life daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking in the TV show.
He has a son. Yeah, he has a gay son.
Oh,
and
but that's like a problem for a little bit. I do remember this.
But now they have a grandson. You know, he's learned.
He's a grandson. That's beautiful.
And then Luda played his like nephew.
I'm sorry, what?
Ludacris played his nephew in 2 episodes. One of the worst villains of SVU history. He's the guest we really want. If any of you know Ludacris. He's like, it's really hard to get him.
Ludacris, if you're listening, we know you are.
Yeah. It was hard not to.
Come on Liza's podcast.
I was going to put a Ludacris song for today, but I've just, you know what I realized with this podcast and looking for lyrics?
What's that?
I'm corny.
That's okay.
I'm corny. I was like, should I do Blueberry Yum Yum? And I'm like, you fucking loser. Like, I'm such a pop. And then it was all these Incubus lyrics about like living life to the fullest. And I'm like, am I just a pothead with inspirational quotes? I'm like, Ben Harper really inspired me a lot. You know,
Ben Harper.
And then I was like, should I do Afro? Like, I was really just like, I realized I'm like so corny. But I love Ludacris, and he fucks over the whole unit of SVU. Not only is he one of the most vicious, disgusting killers, but he fucks over the whole unit.
Let me just be clear on this situation. So Ludacris does a 2-episode arc of Law and Order.
And it's
SVU.
separate. It's like, it's not even in this, it's like 1 episode, then he comes back.
Oh,
for
like later on, like 8 episodes later.
And like fucks him up, yeah.
And he plays Ice-T's nephew that then is a vicious killer and also flips on the whole squad.
Oh yeah, like he gets off and everyone at the squad gets in trouble. They fucked, he like fucked them.
Oh my God.
But Linda Hamilton's in that episode. Lisa Hamilton.
Okay. I don't know if I know her.
You do if you saw her face. Okay. But
that's actually...
Are you a Sex and the City head?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a Sex and the City head.
Lisa Hamilton, and she's like the mom of Ludacris, and she was assaulted. That's why she hates him, can't look at it, you know, and that's like Finn's ex-wife. There's just like, it's a lot.
It's a whole situation.
Yeah. But Ludacris is who we're looking for.
Where... Ludacris, please come on the podcast. Come on this one too. Run through, do both. Do you have any sense as to why Ice-T's name in the show is so Italian?
Odafin Tutuola. I have no idea.
Why would his name be that?
Psychotic.
You've never met anybody with a name like that.
No, and he always gets annoyed when people don't get it right. And
that's like, nobody's name. It shouldn't be your name.
A part of me is like...
I didn't know his name was Odafin.
It's Odafin. Yeah.
Who did that to him? Why'd they do that to Ice-T?
Because I don't know, because in Jungle Fever, aren't they like Finn and something? Don't the brothers have like sea animal names?
Flipper?
I
think that might be Wesley Snipes' name in it.
Because a part of me, because I feel the brother, I'm like, is it a nod to that?
Oh, interesting. You
but
think they're
that only just came to me now. I've never
they're big
thought
Spike
about
Lee fans? I've randomly seen Spike Lee a lot lately.
I saw him on my block. It was cool.
Yeah?
He saw me smile and get excited, so he gave me a nod. So that was nice.
He's so aware of how excited people are to see him.
Yeah.
I went to this like whatever art thing last night, and I was like standing behind this guy in line that I was just looking at the shape of him, and I was like, that could only be Spike Lee. That could only be Spike Lee, who's that shape of a man, who has that type of hat on at night.
Yeah.
That's Spike Lee. And then sure enough, turn around.
Did he recognize? Did you guys have an interaction?
No. He doesn't. I've met him before. He has no idea who I am.
Okay.
And I thought he might because I work on like I worked on the New York show, like the Capitol.
And you go to the games, I feel, a lot, don't you?
I've been to a good amount of games. I go to a lot of Brooklyn games though. The Brooklyn people the Nets show me love. They're also a much worse team, so they need like any semblance of anybody who's got anything going on. Yeah. I'm sorry to the Nets if y'all hear me say this. Please continue to invite me to the games. I would like to keep coming. But like at Madison Square Garden, they got like famous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got Ben Stiller and like fucking. You know, and Spike Lee and Timothée Chalamet going, and Adam Sandler are there, so they don't need me. They don't need me really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll have me, but it's just kind of like we could give that seat to Action Bronson.
Yeah.
And so it's like
I don't even know who that is. I know of him.
Yeah.
I know what he looked, but I don't know him.
I think he's like
he had a show about like
food.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like kind of like he's like doing like chef raps. I think you would enjoy Action Bronson's music.
Yeah.
I'll send you some stuff.
Does he treat women well?
I hope
it's important to me.
I mean, Action Bronson, as far as I know, has never been involved in any scandal.
Nice.
So
I can't wait to jump on board.
I think he's in the clear. Liza.
Well, this is where.
Yeah.
You know, I'm so TV movies. I am truly tone deaf.
Okay.
I will.
You can't.
I will be out and about and hear a song and be like, I love this song, not the song. Fully different song.
Uh-huh.
I will think I'm on. One time we were karaokeing and Marie came up to me after and goes, "Seemed like you didn't even really know the lyrics. Why'd you pick that song?" That song, the karaoke version of Blank Space, was number 4 and 5 on my Apple most listened to. I practiced so hard.
Practice for the karaoke?
No, I did like goddamn comedy jam, so I practiced hard. I memorized it. I spent hours, and she was like, "That was pretty bad. Why'd you pick that song?"
That's some real Marie shit. You walk off feeling really good about yourself, and she was like, "Nah, that wasn't it."
No. And of course, I also already know people are not going to like that I picked a Taylor Swift song.
Sure.
It was Alex's birthday. Like, that's not what anyone there wants to hear.
Yeah, too many black people.
And then they really hated it. No, white people hate it too. I went in a karaoke room recently with friends, and they were really they all sat down. Like, I ruined the energy.
Also comedians. I feel like comedians have a tough time with Taylor Swift because she's so earnest.
Yeah.
And I feel like comedians really have a tough time with like feeling your feelings that like outright.
I'm not a cynic, so I like it. I think she's a little cringy, of course, but
who among us isn't a little cringy?
What?
I said, who among us isn't a little cringy?
You're right.
We all got a little bit.
She's a lot.
Is Rosebud into Taylor Swift?
No, she likes Housewives. That's what we connect on.
Okay.
I don't.
And I know she's a huge Justin Bieber fan.
I like him.
And in my mind,
I want the best for him.
I do
really
too.
I just want the best for him.
I just want him to be well.
Me too.
I just want him to be well.
He has such a great voice, probably treated terribly for a bit, and I want the best for him.
I feel like we're about to come around on Bieber. I feel like for such a long time it was like so popular to like shit on him.
I think it's very Britney Spears-like.
That's what I'm saying.
We really dragged him, and it's like...
I think it's about to come around full circle. I think we're about to be like, oh, we're actually really fucked up towards Bieber. I think it's starting with the Diddy stuff. Those videos with him and Diddy when he's like 15 or whatever.
Fear in his eyes.
And he's like all I feel like now we're starting to be like, oh, like, I guess it was probably bad the way that it was going for him, probably. We just think it's cool because he's like famous. Yeah,
and like I know people that worked on his tour, and they said like he would be on a Segway as a teen, and you better get out of the way, or he will hit you.
Sure.
So that made me be like, but then it's like 16 million, like a 16-year-old millionaire pop star. Like I don't know.
You gonna act
he's
up?
He's gonna ride his Segway.
You have no choice but to act up.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't. Nobody should get that much power that soon.
You met Miley a few times, right?
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
No, I've never met her.
Oh, you haven't?
No, we've been.
Yeah.
No, I've never met her.
She's like one of my faves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's really cool. But she was like reflecting back on her time, and she was like, "It was fun." People were just like giving me shit. She goes, "I had a good time."
Of course.
And I love that.
Of course. I feel like you just have to have like. You just have to, because I feel like people don't want to see you like really wilding out when you're that age. So I feel like you just got to like keep some of that shit under wraps. And as long as you could do that, I feel like you got.
She got betrayed.
Of course.
Someone leaked the pics.
That's what always happens. That's how they get you.
That's the one thing that Taylor says. She's like, all my friends know everything about me, and I play the albums, I give them and she goes, they don't leak shit. And that's really cool. There's a story where like someone successful, or it was like a Real Housewife or a WAG or something like that, realized all her shit was in the news. And so she like figured out, she like guessed who it was and then did a close friends post, but the only person on close friends was that person. And then that's how she narrowed down who the rat was.
What did she say on close friends to this one person?
I don't know. Like she would just like post stuff, and then that was like what would leak. And so then she realized
oh, I see.
Who it was.
Interesting. What a life.
It's a good life, but I think it's like you end up not trusting or being suspicious of people for sure.
Of course. You brought us to Taylor Swift.
I did, yeah.
Song today.
That's why I wore this instead of,
It's beautiful overlapping of.
Well, because they're friends. I don't know if you know, but Olivia Benson, so Mariska Hargitay was in the Bad Blood music video.
I did not know this.
She was part of the crew, and I found scoop that Mariska Hargitay's only missed work one time.
Okay.
Like last minute, and it's because she partied so hard at the VMAs in LA being part of Taylor's crew that she couldn't fly back in time on Monday morning.
Oh my God.
But it was the one time in history. But they're tight as fuck. She goes to the concerts in the dock. Mariska's where, and then Mariska just named, so Taylor has a cat named Olivia Benson and Meredith Grey for Grey's Anatomy. And then Mariska has a cat now named Karma. And that's a song off Midnight's Karma is a cat. Yeah.
It's all coming full circle.
So that's why I'm connected. Sorry. Okay. I think everyone's going to hate me.
Okay, so you brought us the Taylor Swift lyric.
Yeah.
Can you give us the title And give us the lyric that really stood out to you.
So it's hard because I like a lot of Taylor, but I knew I was going to be the Folklore Evermore era because that's like, she has really romantic songs in that. And I just like love that era of hers. Marjorie, I think about a lot. It's about her grandmother who passed. And what's cool about the song is her grandmother was an opera singer. And so the backing vocals is like her grandma's voice as she's singing, like, you know, it's like I hear you all around me, and then like the backing. So that's cool. I'm getting chills. So this, like, I have older parents. My parents are in their 80s. So this just makes it's like, I guess, too sentimental. Should I do the whole thing? Okay. Do I sing it? It's like reading the poem. Like,
would you like to sing, even if there's just like a little chill that way? You don't have to sing it. You can't just say it. If you'd like to sing it, it feels like part of you wants to sing the song.
But I don't want to ruin it because I am tone deaf.
It's okay.
Like in high school, I had to speak in rhythm in one of the productions because I couldn't hit any of the notes. Like, you don't understand how hard I try. It's like a true. So anyways, this is about her grandmother. The autumn chill that wakes me up. You love the amber skies so much. Long limbs and frozen swims. You'd always go past where our feet could touch. And I complained the whole way there. The car ride back and up the stairs. I should have asked. This is what I think about a lot. I should have asked you questions. I should have asked you how to be. Asked you to write it down for me. Should have kept every grocery store receipt because every scrap of you would be taken from me. Watched you as you signed your name, Marjorie. All your closets of backlog dreams and how you left them all to me. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually just a really lovely song.
Yeah.
I think I was reading that, and it's like oftentimes people bring in lyrics, and they're like ludicrous lyrics, and he's like, I fill her up, balloons, and then we say it, and then we laugh, and then we laugh, and we laugh, and we're like, ludicrous, that's a dumbass thing to say. Why are you talking like that, ludicrous? But this one, I'm like, that's just a kind thing, reminiscing about somebody that you lost.
Yeah,
I ain't got a single joke for it.
And like what to keep, like that, like I should have kept all the grocery store receipts. Everything was taken from me. And with the backlog dreams, how you left them all to me, I think about my parents. I don't know, it's just beautiful. And people discredit her a lot by, she writes about the same things or sings about all the same stuff. And sometimes her lead singles are bad, but like she really is beautiful, and nice song about her grandmother.
Liza, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is by far the most earnest offering that anyone's ever come to us with. So often people are like, aha, like this rapper says something. You truly are just like, man, life is hard sometimes, and sometimes you think about the people that you might lose, and that's tough.
I didn't ask you questions. I should have asked you questions, like. I don't know, when you start thinking that your parents are people and they had this whole life before you and figuring it out, and you're just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mom.
Of course.
You're like, what?
When did that hit you? When was your like, oh, my parents are just people moment?
Oh, I'm the person in the family where like everyone walks on eggshells to make sure I'm not going to flip out on somebody.
What?
Yeah,
you got a temper on you like that?
No, I've gotten way better with age, of course, but I've definitely am the one that people are making sure that I'm not in a bad mood.
Okay.
My niece is like that. You got to keep us happy. Yeah.
Wait a second. Okay, so now I feel like what you said just now really honestly like segues so perfectly into the second song.
Oh my God. Oh no.
I feel like segues really. Can you give us... Can you give us this one?
Because I did watch Caleb's episode. Yeah. I watch all the clips. Like I try to do fun, but I was just going through my music.
Yeah.
Because last year I listened to 24,000 minutes of Taylor Swift. There wasn't like a lot of room for anything else.
Yeah, it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
What, can you give us the second?
I love Gaga. Okay, so this is Ava Max. She had like an uneven haircut. What was her thing, which is kind of crazy.
Awesome.
But I did Edinburgh in 2019, and this was my intro song. Mm-hmm. And I think it's sweet but psycho. Mm-hmm. So it's, oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm out of my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm out of my mind.
And what resonates with you? I mean, I have some thoughts as to what resonates with you.
I feel like I'm kind-hearted, but yeah, I'm like crazy for sure. Like once I like, my mom has it, but once I fly off the hand, like once I am activated, trademark Lindsay Hubbard from Summer House. But like, yeah, once I'm activated, and then I regret it. I apologize to. I had to apologize to the hotel girl in Dublin.
What'd you do to her?
You know, the hotel room wasn't ready, but I was there early, and that's not her fault.
No.
And
also, it's like there's a very clear line where it's like, yeah, you got to get here at this time, and if you get there before, then
you know why?
It might not be ready.
I called at 6 a.m. because I was at the airport, and I was like, hey, I'm getting in early. What do you think the chances of an early check-in are? Mm-hmm. And the guy goes, oh, I'm making a note. It should be fine. Sure. And I just wish I didn't call. Like, so I was like, oh, I'm going to nap.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when I got there, pandemonium at this hotel lobby. And I was like, oh, I'm not getting in for hours. Sure. So it was just like the switch of me being hopeful. And then it all kind of like, oh, I'm only on 3 hours. But then I smoked a little weed and stole some of their morning breakfast, went to look at art and started walking.
Did you spaz out on the hotel lady?
I didn't spaz. I just wasn't very kind and understanding. So after I ate and smoked a joint, I went back and went, you really didn't deserve that. And I apologize for being rude. And she goes, I'll make a note. I go, you don't have to make a note. I go, it's not. I came early. It's busy. You don't have to worry about it. And I apologize.
I do like that you always come back around.
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to. Because they don't deserve it. And I really don't like people that like ruin someone else's day at work. Like they're at work. Like get the fuck over it yourself. But when you're like, lack of sleep. You know, it's the Survivor. It's do you watch Survivor?
I used to. I haven't seen it in a long time.
You know, they act crazy because they're like not sleeping and they're hungry.
Sure, and they're eating bugs.
So like,
you try to eat one bug and tell me you're not going to look at one of your family members a little sideways.
Yeah, so it's like if you go to bed at 2, you get picked up for the airport at 5, and then you haven't eaten anything, and then you get there, and you know you're gonna not be as kind as after you have a hard-boiled egg, a piece of bread with butter, a little pickles, you know.
I'm a mama.
So yeah, I'm like sweet. Like I would want to make people feel good, but I am psycho, and I think the people that I don't like in my life are aware. There's no like confusion, I think, around me.
Do you have any enemies?
A lot. All the time. I have to walk. I walk into so many comedy spaces where I go, oh, geez. Like I have to avoid people, not look at people. Yeah.
And is it because of situations like this where you kind of fly off the handle a little bit?
Yeah, but they all ended up being Nazis. At the end of the day, it's all the fascist bros. Like at the end of the day, I was just ahead of the trend. I fought these motherfuckers in 2012, 13, 14, 16. I've been fighting all of them.
You saw it.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so it's like all the people selling out, you know, arenas and having the president on their podcast. But I fought these motherfuckers and I'll continue to fight them.
It is really crazy. I say this all the time. I said this on Caleb's episode. It's crazy, like, especially in this era in particular, it feels like it didn't used to feel like this, but in this era in particular, almost none of the comedians that are doing really well are people that I like or respect.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's
really, didn't it used to feel like there was a time where you were like, man, like, the good guys are winning. Like, look at like, oh, that guy's so fucking funny. I'm happy he's popped off like that.
And we do have friends that are doing well that are not part of that group, but definitely not arena, stadium, like 8 million follower. Like the top 10 podcasts outside of Caleb are like right-wing maniacs. Like, you know, it is what it is. You're right. It was never as divided. You know
what I mean? It didn't feel like it used to feel like when I'd tell people I did comedy and they'd be like, "Oh, you do comedy? Like, do you know fucking, you know, whatever, X name?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do know that person. I think they're so funny."
Yeah.
Now every single time, I feel like the test of like what comedians are really popping is like go to the wedding of somebody that you went to high school with and talk to a girl who you went to high school with's husband. Yeah. He'll tell you like who the real popping comedians are. And I'm telling you, 10 out of 10 times, it's a name that I'm like, fuck, I hate that guy.
Yeah.
It's every single time without fail.
And what bothers me is people will be like, but it's common. We're all common. And it's like, no, I know you personally.
Sure.
I sat at the fucking table with you for years.
Sure.
And I see you.
Yeah.
And I don't fuck with people that cheat on their spouses, talk shit about their girlfriend. Like if you're not treating, and this is like, I don't know if it's my algorithm, but I have gotten like men talking about this where it's like I saw one man in my feed that was like, I would never do business with a man that cheats on his wife.
I did see this, yeah.
And that I've been sick because it's like if you can betray the person sleeping next to you, that's supposed to be your life partner, you're scum. I don't want anything to do with you.
Sure.
And so when
you tell comedians this.
I told someone really famous this, and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
I tell the story too much. Like, it's bad that it's like a badge of honor for me, and it's been so long ago. But Anthony Jeselnik told me that Chris Rock told him I'm his least favorite comedian. And it's because I kind of fought him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
and as a young, like, white performer speaking to, like, a Black man who's had a career for decades, very respected, I definitely, like, crossed the line of appropriate behavior.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, fuck you. I don't know.
I mean, I will say, just, like, generally speaking, I do feel like it's, like, if we can't talk shit about famous people, then it's, like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody's like, oh, you can't say anything. You can't say anything anymore. It's like, all right, well, can we at least laugh at the rich guy? Like, that feels like, it's funny because it's like, that actually feels like the last line that people are like afraid to cross. It's like, oh, I don't want to
say. Well, I think it's because of the famous IO J-Lo SNL.
Sure.
I feel
but
like
it's also like everybody came out of that fine, ultimately.
Oh, yeah. Like, I was killing it, but I'm just saying that Tina Fey on Las Culturistas the next day.
Sure.
Saying authenticity is dangerous and expensive. Because I've definitely, I mean, I also rile people up. Like, people get crazy around. I don't know what it is. They want to have a feminist debate with me out of nowhere. And it's just like,
also, I feel like
women in quiet. Like, why are you involving me? I'm trying to have a Friday night.
That's going to be the name of this episode. Go hate women in private.
Like, stop it. Why are you bringing, I'm like trying to have a fun night of doing comedy on a Friday night. And they're like, rape's not real. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't, get away from me. Of course. So
somebody's going to say that on stage tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Somebody. I also, like, I'm from Austin. Like, I came up there, and, like,
I know
what those men did to my scene.
Well,
really.
We were like, oh, people are bringing comedy to Austin. I'm like, there was a scene here. There was a scene.
And I need somebody. Thank you for somebody who's not me.
There was a scene. I met comics there. I did South by before Joe Rogan moved there. I did Moonsour. I did it.
It was an awesome scene.
Yeah,
it was an awesome scene. It's like, that's literally where I started comedy, and, like, so many of these people that I know and love and respect started comedy, and it's like, there was a scene and it was a good scene. It didn't have as much national attention, I will say that, but, like, I feel like the notion that's happening right now of, like, oh man, like, now it's good, and I'm just like, well, I hate it now. I hate it. I don't want to. I don't like what those people did. I don't like. There's, like, a bunch of the hottest club got a bunch of, like, UFC fighters at it. What the fuck is that? Why everybody got cauliflower ear? I'm trying to tell jokes about pussy.
I would take UFC over Alex Jones.
Sure.
Alex Jones is in the balcony?
Of course.
That's
why he over there? Why Tucker Carlson at your venue? What the fuck y'all got going on over there? This shit is not fly.
It's insane. You know what bothered my recent pet peeve? We were like, "Oh, you're so offended by." I'm like, I'm not offended. There's just context in life, and there's things happening.
Sure.
I'm not offended by Sydney Sweeney's ad, but it is reminiscent of a time where Nazi was in. Like,
what?
It looks like
I don't know about this. I didn't see
the good genes.
Oh, no. See, I try to stay away from any of that stuff.
It's just, they're like, they're so offended. I'm like, I'm not offending. There's just an understanding of history and the times changing.
Sure.
And, like, when little housemaiden dresses are popular, that's, like, weird. Like,
sure.
There's cultural shifts going on. It's not about offended or not, but, like, I was a sociology major. Culture matters.
I do feel
and
like
you can notice and not notice things and be bothered or upset by stuff and not offended.
It's
like,
also
not crying, but fuck you.
It's also just like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to not like something. It's like, yeah, I dislike it or I disagree with it for these reasons.
Yeah.
And, like, that's all right. And just because I don't like the thing that you don't like, don't make me, like, a bitch. It just means that, like, we don't see shit the same way. And that's okay.
And I want to laugh at dark topics. Just make it better.
It's also, yeah, it's truly like, just write a better joke. You just wrote.
I love dark stuff.
You
I like
wrote a bad rape joke. So it's like, that's okay. And you just did that. And you know that in your heart.
They do know.
And you know that in your heart. You just wanted to say the N-word. That's really what that's about. So you just, like, found a shortcut to it, but you didn't do your homework.
No, I'm thinking about Ava Max. I have a part. I really am, because it's not even these dudes. Like, I have a part of me where I am just getting involved.
Sure.
You do know, like, I'm getting involved. I don't know how to mind my business.
Sure.
It's like this. It's kind of Virgo. It's just like this. Yeah, standing up. I just
you gonna get in the mix.
Yeah, there's like a confrontational thing. Well, like I've read a thing where men don't move out of the way when you're walking. So I stop getting out of the way and I'll just get shoved and I'll shove back. I'm like, I'm not moving. Move, you move. Like I do have that in me, unfortunately.
You know what's crazy is, Liza, we don't know each other like crazy well.
Yeah.
But we have known each other for years at this point.
Yeah.
I've never known you to be like this.
Of course. Yeah. I had a situation in LA where a comic who I really like was like, damn, I thought you'd be such a like a bitch. She's like, I thought I'd hate you like the way the podcast or like and I go, I'm sure that's true. I'm like, you're not a misogynist. You treat me nice. We have good times. Sure. You're silly. So why would you see the part of me that's reserved for people I don't like?
I guess that's true. It's like Both
of these are real. Like
I've never wronged you. That's why I never see the.
But wronging is a thing too, where I'm happy to discuss and forgive.
Sure.
Like wronging is different. It's more like, do you think women are people or not?
Sure.
It's truly baseline for me.
Pretty easy question to answer.
And when I sense any sort of any of that, I'm not entertaining it. I can't. I don't want to. If you don't see me as a person that I have to like prove my worth to you in this convo, and you don't care about, like, I don't want it.
And that's how you get beef with Chris Rock.
It is. It's so psychotic.
That's where it starts.
But I also started comedy so young. But I was like this in junior. I met a girl that I went to high school with. She came to a show in Arizona, and we hung out. I was like, did we play basketball together? And she's like, yeah. So we hung out. Okay. And she's like, you always spoke your mind. She's like, you always were. She's like, I'm not shocked you do what you do. So I was gonna say, I got into comedy young, so you don't get that it's work. Yeah. That it's not just people. You also don't have to be friends with everyone. Sure. It could be colleagues. Like, I think I had to learn that slowly over time. I started at 21.
And you're in Chicago, right? Yeah. I also do feel like it's good to, that's why it's so good for people to start in like other scenes and like other cities. Like I started in Austin and I feel like it was good for me to like do the dumb like early comic shit. I feel like I got that out the way before I came out here. So then you kind of got a little bit more of your.
No, I think I'm a slow learner. I probably learned like 2 years ago. Like, no, my friend told me, she goes, not everyone has to be your friend. Some people are colleagues. Totally. And that was like, oh my God, why didn't I see it? You know? But
it's like some of these people I just see around.
I'm okay with it. And then but I try to be nice. And then maybe I've been off a few times and maybe I haven't been my best self to others. But I think most people that know me and around me enjoy it. Or the people that are intimidated by me before, as soon as they know me, it's like that goes away.
Liza, we gotta speed through. Yeah, we're wanting. Can we get to? I want to get to. We got a voicemail, and then we got this one bar by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, that I've never. I missed this in the rundown. So this is actually literally my first time thinking about it. Can you give this one to the people? Okay, and so give the name in the.
So I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, but I have a horrible Red Hot Chili Pepper tattoo.
I can't wait.
So it's like really bad. And giant.
Okay. No, that's not as bad because you could cover that up with a sock easy.
Sure. I used to do a bit that it looks like I covered up a swastika.
A little.
Oh my God, don't zoom in too much, like my leg hairs. But so it's bad. So
they mean something to you.
And the moment I walked outside the tattoo parlor, I went, what did I do? Because I was going to get these lyrics around the symbol. Like, these lyrics meant a lot to me. Oh. And I wish I just got the lyrics or something. Like, it's so big. It's so dark.
It is.
And I like, you know when you want to wear a dress and feel cute and then you have that. Yeah. And you can't cover it up with anything except something bigger. Like, it's a nightmare. Do people like I have a lot of bad tattoos on my arm, but they're all together. It's just different.
Right. That's part of a mosaic.
Yeah. It's like you can have a couple bad ones in there.
Right, of course.
It's just one giant.
Just on its own. It's like an island.
It is, but I loved the Chili Peppers. Like, Californication came out when I was in junior high. Okay. And I don't know if you remember, like, the Scar Tissue, like that album.
Scar Tissue that I wish you saw.
Turn me on. That shit hit. Because in the morning, I'd watch VH1 music videos. Of course. And then after school was TRL. But in the morning, VH1 played, like, music videos.
I remember that. That's where I saw Adele for the first time.
Yeah. Whoa.
Chasing Pavements.
Cool.
Yeah. Before school one day.
Yeah.
It's the first time I was like, this little girl can sing. This little girl can sing. She's like my same age.
I saw her. That's one thing. I'm like tone deaf, but I go to concerts. I go to all the concerts.
Okay.
I like it. And I loved Stadium Arcadium, and then I was going to pick another song, but it's so embarrassing. But before auditions, I'd play Tell Me Baby, and it's like about going to Hollywood and trying to make it. I would like listen to it in my car.
That's us.
And so because people don't love Stadium Arcadium, but I like it. Whatever. And by the way, I thought it was great.
Anyway, wait, can you...
Okay, so the Red Hot Chili Peppers that I loved, it is just one thing, but it's when the wet comes down, you'll be swimming like a shark. I love that.
I have an interpretation of it, but how do you read that?
For me, it's like when shit starts happening, you'll be ready. Like whatever happens, you're gonna be able to achieve it like a shark.
Oh, that's not how I was reading it at all.
What was yours?
Oh, I thought it was like...
Sexual?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I was reading it like a Trey Songz lyric. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Have you ever heard of Trey Songz? Do you know about Trey Songz?
I know the name, but I don't know his songs.
All his songs are like, all R&B guys' songs are like, you got a deep ocean and I'm going to dive around in it like a fish or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was this type of thing.
When your pussy's wet, I'll swim in it like a shark.
Yeah, exactly. And
to me, it was like goal setting. It's like monsoon, like Jumanji monsoon. Like I just thought, like the water's coming, and then by the time you're flooded, you'll swim like a shark.
You only got one option.
Yeah,
the only way out is through.
Yeah, just motivated.
We got to dip soon, but do you want to listen to this voicemail from our listener?
Yeah.
Okay, you got headphones down here.
But I have one more lyric. You know what? I gave 4.
You do.
Okay. You're kicking me out. I was late.
Okay, let's. Oh, she sent in a picture too. That's nice. I didn't even know you could do that.
So wait, can I ask you before we get into this? You know music very well. How the lyrics? You always do lyric analysis. Is that something you always look for in music?
Like when I'm listening?
Yeah. Or funny? Do you love lyricists? Like what is this?
What is like this thing that she's about to submit?
No, your concept of this pod. Why not just general music or your albums? Like, what is the lyrics that brought you to it? I think the lyrics to me felt like the best space for comedy. And I was like, oh, if we're going to make something funny, we should like talk about music lyrics. Because it's like there are straight up like music analysis podcasts that like actually take an album and like, they like break down all the references and stuff like that. But I was like, that's not as fun. I was like, I could do that, but it's like I wanted to do something sillier and dumber. And do you listen to music more than you watch TV, movies, or podcasts? More than movies, for sure. I might listen to podcasts. I listen to podcasts a lot, but mostly just because I don't want to have to pick a thing all the time. Does that make sense? Yeah. I like just having something where it's like, all right, I can set this for like an hour and a half and then not have to think about what I'm picking. But I am listening to music or podcasts constantly. Like it's never quiet in my house. Same. There's like always something. I told the therapist that today. Playing. Yeah, which like sometimes you say it out loud and you're like, oh, that's sad. I go, before I take my coat off, I turn something on. Yeah. I go, I need. Something needs to be going on. I can't just be up here. No. I need something. Anyway. It's cool. It's just when you launched, I was very interested and curious. Oh, yeah. That's the story. All right. Should we get into this voicemail? Yep.
Hey, Devon and crew and esteemed guest. One of my favorite lyrics of all time has to be from the song Shake That by Eminem. And I know how cringe that is, and I can already hear you booing at that. But it's specifically from Nate Dogg's verse, where he goes 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. Yep. I like good pussy and I like good tree. Yep. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. And I don't know why, but genuinely I think about that so often. It would get stuck in my head like once every couple of weeks, and it just is so silly to me. It's so silly, it's a little bit stupid, and it's really funny and clever. And so, I don't know, it just always makes me giggle, and I just really love it. I also love later on in the verse where he talks about, let me tell you how I got her to leave with me, conversations and Hennessy. Because my name is Hennessy, and whenever it comes on, people are always like, hey! And I'm like, oh my god, what? That's crazy! So yeah, I always love it, especially when songs have a Hennessy shout-out, even if it is featured in an Eminem song, and that's kind of cringe. But Anyway, thanks for listening. I've been loving the show so far, so keep up all the great work and hope you all have a fabulous day.
I just noticed my posture. Okay. I love those lyrics, but I don't know that song. Shake That to me is Sean Paul. Shake That.
You know this song. And watch you shake that all on the floor. Oh, no, that's Smack That.
Yeah.
I was doing Smack That.
Yeah, well, we were both.
Oh, so
like, I don't
okay,
know
so I was
but
doing.
I don't think Eminem's cringe. Like, he is respected and good at what he does, no?
No, I do. I don't think it's like a cool time to like Eminem right now.
Oh, really?
No. One time, one of my homies was just like, "Oh, if you're listening to Eminem still, you gotta come out of your parents' basement and join the army or something like that."
Okay, I didn't know that.
Legitimately, my instinct was just like, "Oh man, there's nobody I want to hear less about talk about fucking than Eminem." I don't like Eminem talking about being horny on any level. I can't believe he fucked Mariah Carey. That's crazy.
I don't like the way he spoke about it after.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Nothing about the way that he talks about fucking sounds like what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I don't trust his fingers to do a good job.
You know what I'm saying? Of course. He's, if you haven't believed what he's doing in the song, he already did a whole murder. He put like a lady in a trunk and now he's trying to put his fingers in people. It's like, nah, I'm not trying to fuck Eminem.
Yeah, and then Mariah picked Nick Cannon. It's like so
interesting selection. But
my favorite Mariah, you've heard the story, I'm sure. She was dating a billionaire, and then she sued him for wasting her time, and she won.
Beautiful.
Like $30 million or something.
What?
Something, maybe I'm making up the number, but she sued a guy. They were just dating, no engagement, and she goes, sued him for wasting her time.
I wish it could be that simple.
It was cool. I
wish
love
it
her.
could be that simple.
She's like, you talked about it on Caleb's episode, but she's not celebrated enough for her songwriting.
True. First, Hennessy, thank you for leaving us that voicemail.
And fun name.
Incredible name.
Cardi's sister.
I haven't heard the New Zealand accent in a while, and like I'm going to be honest, that was really distracting me in a huge way. It's also because it's like something about when I hear a person with a New Zealand accent, I'm like, you probably know a spell or two. You know what I'm saying? You probably could.
Devon.
Like I was just like, oh, you could turn a frog into something else if you wanted to.
But
That's what
I
it
like
sounds like to me.
songs about weed. It makes me feel okay. Because if these people are productive, I'm productive.
Sure.
Seth Rogen, a hero. Wiz Khalifa, hero. You know, like I need people out there being productive and high.
And to get back to her, the bar that really stuck out to her, where she said, "Let me tell you," where Nate Dogg said, "Let me tell you how I made her leave with me," conversation and Hennessy. I don't think the Hennessy's really doing that. I don't think if you pull up on a girl and you're like, I'm giving you straight brown liquor and just like stuff and just whatever's going on in my day, I think you getting turned down. But maybe Nate Dogg got a different situation than me.
Oh,
maybe
I went the other way. I'm like, he's trying to get her drunk to carry her home. And assault. That's where my brain went.
We did really have two very different takeaways. I was just like,
I was about to be like, exactly. You do not go get someone drunk in a way to get them home.
We did. We went on different routes, but it's like, yeah, it's 2 to the 1 to the 2 to the 3. I like.
I loved that. That was
good
fun.
Pussy. And I like good shit. And it's like, I like when rappers say stuff like that because it's like, can't nobody argue with that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's and we're right there with you, Nate Dogg. And I do like that. 2 to the 1 to the 2 to the 3. I do like rappers from certain eras really did like to count off before they got their bars off. 2 to the ha to the ha ha ha. Hit the 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 6.
What's your karaoke song?
My karaoke song, I'll say my go-to karaoke song is Hey Ya by Outkast.
Cool.
Really good one. Really gets the energy up. And it's also got a call and response element that like, you know, so that's getting the crowd involved. If it's a little sleepy, you put that 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
And then now everybody's up. The only downside about Hey Ya as a person who's done it a lot for karaoke is you realize that it's really
long.
Yeah. There's about 1:15 at the end there that you don't realize is there until you're doing it.
And it's the chorus over and over.
And you're, especially when you're doing, all right. Like it's really.
Like a prayer's like that for me with Madonna. I'm like, okay, this is.
Songs used to really go for some time. Now every song is like 1:15. But anyway, we got to get out of here. Liza.
And it was another a countdown.
What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Well, let me do the last lyric. You're really kicking me out of here. I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Liza, you're the
it's
first.
the one I'm more passionate about.
You're the first guest who's requested to stay on longer. You and Coco and Claire were like that too. Coco and Claire kept being like, wait, we gotta go? Like, we want to keep, okay.
Okay, this is the Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks.
That's right.
Not Ready to Make Nice. I don't know if you remember this, but Rick Rubin helped make this album. There was a documentary about it. But the Chicks went over to Europe on tour, and they're like, we're embarrassed George Bush is from Texas. Like, fuck this war, fuck America. And their careers ended. And this was their fucking comeback, and it gives me chills every time I hear it. And this song to me, Not Ready to Make Nice, means everything. Another sincere take from me. But I made my bed and I sleep like a baby with no regrets, and I don't mind saying it's a sad, sad story when a mother will teach her daughter that she ought to hate a perfect stranger. And how in the world can the words that I said send somebody so over the edge that they'd write me a letter saying that I better shut up and sing or my life will be over. Powerful. Powerful. The country music thought that they were going to end these motherfuckers, and they won every award, so many times platinum, back in action. Fuck everyone. You got to stick to your truth and say what you mean, because I just think it's such a cool fuck you. Badass.
Yeah. And you know what? If you died of the Dixie Chicks, fuck you. I'm still calling them the Dixie Chicks.
I know. I hate that they switched it. I was going to say, is that offensive? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going to say it. I'm still calling them the Dixie Chicks. I'm not calling them the Chicks. People will correct you. That's fine. That's fine.
But I went to their concert once, but I was so blacked out. I don't remember anything. I remember crying. I remember I woke up with Dixie Chicks notebooks and a bandana that I bought.
I do like you came away with merch.
I came away always.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I buy merch.
Okay.
Art museum merch, concert merch, Broadway shows. I'm buying merch.
All of that.
Am I at the Liberty? I'm buying merch.
Everything.
I'll buy a pin. I'll buy an hand. I'll buy it.
Same.
I want to.
You want stuff.
I want stuff.
You want stuff. I feel like moving.
But do you remember the song in this moment?
No, this was not ever music that I was listening to. I'm not gonna hold you, but I do remember when they talk shit about George Bush, and it's like I remember they did it right around the same time as Kanye, and I feel like it was really detrimental for both of their careers, and I feel like I was very. I have a weird relationship. We do have to go, but I do have a weird relationship with George Bush because like he was
Texas?
He was the governor when I was a kid. And so then I was like genuinely, I was in elementary school when he ran for president. I was genuinely very excited about him.
Yeah.
Because like I'm also from Austin. I'm from the capital. So the governor's mansion is like probably 15 minutes from where I grew up.
Wow.
And so when I found out, I remember them taking us on a field trip to the governor's mansion. And then I found out the guy who lived in there was gonna go be the president, and then he did it. I was like, that's my fucking dude. Let's fucking go represent. And then I found out about, all the wars and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, so we're not supposed to like him. But he had already kind of endeared himself to me. And so it's like, I've been trying to talk about this on stage recently. In this present political climate, wouldn't we love to have George W. Bush? You know what I'm saying? If that's what a Republican looked like now, wouldn't we be, if he was just kind of like a goofy guy who was bringing us into unnecessary wars, it's like,
I know. I think about Al Gore all the time, though.
Well, of course.
Why didn't we fight for that Florida recount more?
Some people did.
I remember the pulled chads, the hanging chads. I remember the hanging chads, but I was young. I didn't care.
Of course, we're too little.
My life. I was in high school. I was on the swim team.
Lisa,
did you like the Simpsons episode about George Bush Sr.? It's a good one if you haven't watched it. We're leaving. He turned off his computer. We have to go.
As much as I would love to, recap the 2000 election.
We also have kind of matching rings.
Yeah, we got matching rings, which is beautiful. We gotta go.
I'm not saying another word.
Liza Treyger, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Is there anything you want to plug for the people before we go?
Jesus Christ. I'm on the road all the time. Mm-hmm. Please come.
Just go.
Please.
You know how to find it.
I'm glitter cheese on the internet, and I'm always on the road, and I'm not selling tickets. So please. The tour is called Tickets Available. They're available.
That's funny.
And I have a Netflix special called Night Owl, and we need those repeat views.
Run it up. Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
My Favorite Lyrics is a production by Disco Nap. If you guys like what you hear, leave a review and tell a homie about the show. And make sure to follow us at My Favorite Lyrics Pod on all social platforms, except for Twitter. We offer that. You can learn more about this week's guest and the My Favorite Lyrics team by checking out the show's notes. And thank you to the guys that made this show happen. Our executive producer, Lauren Mandel, our associate producer, Carmen Kerrigan, Chris Mueller, who engineered and edited the episode. Shout out to y'all. We'll catch y'all next week.